You guys are unbelievable. In this video, I'm going to talk about the channel, where we're headed with it now, after you guys responded, where we are at as a family, and maybe where each individual family member's at. So we'll go through all of that. Good morning. It's Sunday morning before church. Just out here, beautiful day, enjoying a cup of coffee. Kahlua. I drink the Kahlua coffee. It's a Hawaiian coffee, macadamia nut, something. I just haven't found something I like better. It has natural flavors in it, which probably aren't good for you, but I struggle drinking other coffees. It just smells and tastes good. So in my last video, I kind of just shared about where I'm not sure where we're going with this channel, the Amish potato. What do we do? What do I continue even? Do I just drop the whole thing? Do I? I have a lot. I have a lot on my plate right now, as far as work and planning on building a house, developing a property. I'm still volunteering with Amish Rescue Mission, which is now Amish Restoration. So I really wish I could do more and more there. But you guys, when I wasn't sure how to how to continue with the channel, what content to put out, or even if to continue to put out content, it takes a lot of time. So I thought about maybe we just quit, or maybe I just stop, not do as many videos, if any at all. And the responses were overwhelming, very overwhelming. I didn't know, I didn't know you guys enjoyed it that much. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So I thank you guys for all the time you guys have, for all the time you guys put in watching my videos, listening to them, for all the crappy audio you have to put up with. For some reason, audio is one of the most important things. I cannot, for some reason, get it dialed in to where I'm not clipping, and it's annoying. So yeah, I really appreciate the time you guys put in and to listen to me, and watch me. Or us. So yeah, you guys have made the decision for us. We're going to continue. We're definitely going to continue the channel, just simply because there are people who are interested, and that makes it worth my time doing it. So the channel, I'm thinking, a lot of you guys said you like the vlogs. I don't know if we do have an interesting enough life to do a weekly vlog, but and for time wise, maybe we'll just do a bi-weekly. Every 2 weeks we'll do a vlog, and maybe in between weeks I'll just do some other videos on Amish, talking about the Amish, the information, all that, or whatever it may be. Maybe something that's just God leads me to share, something biblical, something life. One thing that's really on my heart a lot is the state of families these days, or there's just no family structure, and the men, how the men are just weak, and it's not necessarily all their fault. It's, I'm not going to get into details, but we're not men leading families anymore. We're I don't know what happened. So you'll probably have to listen to a lot of that stuff. It'll be controversial. It's different. It's probably going to be different than what most people are thinking. So enough of that. Bi-weekly vlogs, videos in between, hopefully one per week is my goal. Again, I think we can manage that. Along with that, I talked to my wife and Miranda, my wife Savannah and Miranda. They're on board with shooting more video, helping me, just shoot videos so that we can put out that bi-weekly vlog and hopefully make it somewhat interesting. And so they're on board. Miranda likes being on camera. She always wants to be on camera, but then she's really shy and quiet. So she'll have to get used to that a little bit more. My wife didn't want to be on camera, but she's, I think, warming up to the idea. So you'll probably see more and more of her. So that's the plan going forward. I will make no guarantees. Life, life is ever changing. But that's the plan. Where are we? Where are we in life as a family? Obviously, I shared a little bit in that previous video. We bought a piece of property. We live in Sturgis, so we moved from Idaho to here about 3 years ago to Sturgis, Michigan. We couldn't find anything in the country, so we moved out here not having a house. We stayed in an Airbnb for I think over a month, which was extremely expensive. Until we found a house. We just finally bought a house in town temporarily so we'd have a place to live. This move to Michigan was only ever going to be temporary, especially this house. We wanted to, as soon as possible, find something outside of town. If we can stay out of debt, that's our goal. Find something outside of town in the country where we can continue living here for now. So we finally found a piece of property, and now I've always wanted to build a house, so that's the plan. Miranda's going to a private school, and we don't know if we want to move away from here until she's done with high school. She has really good friends here. She loves her friends. She doesn't want to leave Michigan, which concerns me a lot because I want to go back to Idaho or out west somewhere. It doesn't matter. So yeah, when it comes to Miranda, she was being homeschooled the first couple years we were here. And then she had a great homeschool group co-op that she would go once a week. She loved it. And that, for some reason, that kind of fell apart. I'm not sure what all happened there. So then we put her in a private Christian school, which she now loves, and she refuses to. She says if me and Mom move to Idaho, then she's going to just stay here because she loves her friends at school, which is good. Which is good. She's at the age of 15, she's right. Yeah, I don't want to uproot her friends. From her friends. Summer's coming. She's taking piano lessons. She's getting better and better at that. Hopefully we'll get to the point where I can play with her, my guitar, her keyboard. My wife, when we moved out here, she was to be a stay-at-home mom and raise Miranda. But my wife's a busy person, so she can't really just sit at home. Fortunately, we moved in right next door to our neighbor, Mitchell. He's 82 years old, I think, and she just adopted him. She is a full-time caretaker for him. She started doing it right when we moved here. His house had been in a fire, and he was living in a hotel, and the insurance companies and the contractors I think he was out of his house for over a year because the insurance companies and contractors were just giving him the runaround, and he, being older, I don't know if he can read. Didn't know what was going on. He just he kept pedaling back to his house. He has a big foot injury from an accident. He's handicapped. And they were just kind of giving him the runaround. So my wife just kind of took over and put pressure on the insurance companies and contractors to get things done so he can get back in his house. And she did this all out, she enjoys, it's her gift. She enjoys taking care of the elderly. So she just took over. She's continuing to do that. She does now get paid by the state for doing it because she puts a lot of hours in it. Yeah. So that's all good. The state pays people to take care of the elderly here in Michigan. Miranda, I forgot, has, when our neighbors moved out, renters, they moved out, they left a cat, Ellie. Here, come here, Ellie. This is Ellie. I don't know that she's the prettiest cat, but they just left her. She was a little kitten, or kind of a big kitten, and Miranda just adopted her and started taking care of her. Well, of course, Ellie grew up and had a boyfriend, a couple boyfriends now. So we now have her second litter of kittens. Hey, Droopy. Second litter of kittens out here growing. Yeah, they're running around all over the place. I'll see if I can't go catch one. And you guys have seen the videos of the 3 kittens. They're scared of me. I won't be able to catch them. Maybe if they come running out, I'll grab one. So that's where we're at. Wife taking care of Mitchell. She's got her garden. She's got all her plants started in Mitchell's basement. We kind of took over half of his house since our house is so tiny. She took over his basement, and she'll be doing the garden obviously in his backyard and in our backyard. We were hoping to get fruit trees and grapes and stuff out on our piece of property this spring, but we still need to get water so we can water them. And yeah, I don't know, we're not sure what the layout looks like too, so but we'll see. Well, maybe we'll get them in, and I don't know if it's too late at this point or not. And I don't know much about fruit trees. These cats are just playing around in our trash pile, and they're so cute, little kittens. If you live in the area and you would like to have one of these kittens, we would love to bless you with one. Just email me at theamishpotato1@gmail.com. theamishpotato1@gmail.com. So that's where we're at. Ready to start another year of gardening. Looking forward to it. Me, I recently was sick over the weekend. I don't get sick very often. I haven't had the sniffles for over 2 years even. But man, this, I don't know, whatever, sore throat, it laid me out. And it was over the weekend, and I lost 5 pounds, so I figured I would take that opportunity and clean up my diet again. So I'm back on a low carb diet to continue to lose those pounds. And I'm still running with my brother Saturday mornings, my brother and 3 other Amish guys. So that's always enjoyable. I enjoy that. We go running, and then we go over to the Legendary Grind in Middlebury, and we grab us a girl coffee. But yeah, I need to get in shape this year physically. I might need to hit the gym. Me and Miranda have season passes to Swiss Valley. They were super cheap. We bought them, and we're hopefully going to enjoy a great snowboarding season this winter. Season passes are awesome because you can just kind of come and go as you want. But to get the most out of it, and I'm planning on buying a new snowboard because mine are old. Yeah, I need to get in good physical shape so I can hang with the younger guys again. Me and my brother, not the other guys. Me and my brother are running barefoot. We usually run on the pumpkin vine. If anybody wants to join us, yeah, email me and we'll be in contact. We just go out and run. We, depending on, typically we'll run 3.5 miles Saturday morning. But not all of us, depending on how we're feeling. Sometimes, somebody has an injury or something, and they'll only run a mile. And they'll just go back we park at Dairy Queen and run out of there. Most of the time, sometimes different places. If you want to join us, email me. Tribber, no. Tribber, I gotta take care of it. Our plan is to run, last fall we ran from Dairy Queen in Middlebury to the Country Corral in Shipshawana and had a nice breakfast haystack. 7 miles. I think it was only 7 miles. Me and my brother did it barefoot. It was towards the end of the season. Our feet were tough enough, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We plan on doing that at least twice this year, sometime June-ish maybe, and then maybe again in October. It's good. If I didn't have those guys to run with, most mornings I get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning to go running. Because I got to get up and I go pick them all up and we go running. And if it wouldn't be for those guys depending on me or expecting me there, I would just probably stay in bed and not do it. We're hoping Memorial Weekend that we're going to get out make it up to the UP, just do a little sightseeing, some camping. I need some camping. I need outdoors. I haven't been getting my fix in the last couple of years, and it's just not. I dream of being miserable in a tent on a mountaintop. It's not that miserable. Except when you got to get up, it's 35 degrees and you got to pee. You don't want to get out of your warm sleeping bag. Sold our 15-passenger van. It was just too expensive, insurance and everything. And we didn't use it enough. We really loved it, but we sold that. My wife's car, the car I bought. So I was a member of the Amish church for about 9 months before I moved to Idaho. Then I bought a 2011 Ford Escape, the 2.5 liter, 60,000 miles on it, 90,000 miles on it, 60,000 I think, 63. I loaded up my 5x8 trailer and everything in the car, our dog Bear, who's now passed, and I moved to Idaho. That car finally died, and at 332,000 miles. It lasted quite a while. So we knew it was going to die. There were some problems with the transmission, and it was pretty beat up at that point. But we were on the way, 2 hours away, to look at another one, and we were hoping to buy that one to replace this one with. But yeah, halfway there, transmission took a junk on the freeway. It just stopped working. So we were able to, fortunately there was an airport close by, Jackson. I think it was Jackson Airport. We were able to limp to the airport and get a rental car. And then not 2 miles away, there was a junkyard. So we were able to limp the car there and sell it for $250. But I paid $13,000 originally for it, and it was a perfect. It is for those Ford Escapes, that year, the 2008 to 2012 years, and earlier maybe, were our perfect mountain cars. I don't know, they suck, I think, nowadays. I don't like the new Escapes, but those were perfect, kind of like the Subaru Outbacks. They're good little mountain cars, good on gas, clearance, everything. But we wanted a V6, so we ended up just not buying that Ford Escape. It wasn't what we were thought. So we ended up buying a Ford Explorer, a 2018 Ford Explorer, which is a nice car, but it's almost too fancy for us. We kind of almost want the Ford Escape back, but we have it now, so we're just going to keep it and see what we can do. And I can sleep better in the back of it because it's a little bit longer. So if we do travel, I can sleep in the back of the Ford Explorer, where the Ford Escape was a little tight to do that. It's kind of how I like to travel. I almost prefer sleeping in my car than I do hotels if it's not freezing cold out. Let me see if I can catch this cute kitten. Where are you? Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. I don't know why you're so scared of me. You guys see this thing? Yeah. Look at the camera. Yeah. Hey, kitty. Huh? What? You don't want to be? You don't want to be? Look at the camera. You guys see the face on that thing? So cute. Kind of want to keep this thing, but then we have too many cats. Yeah, look at you. You see you? You see you? No, you can't, huh? So that's where we're at. That's where we're headed. That's the plan. Thank you guys once again. We will see you on the next video.